Last week, we had a major dump in the market, liquidating all of those long positions. This is a clear sign there's a possibility that things are bubbling up. So what I'm going to show you right now is my forecast over the next 1 to 2 weeks in the crypto market and what I'm expecting to happen to the alts. So what we can see right now in the weekly time frame is a swing high and a swing low down here. My target is to the downside still. I'm still expecting total market cap to get to the levels of 3.58 to 3.4 trillion. Those are my key levels. And also, if we just put on a fib to the upside, we can see price is likely going to come within the OTE level, then move to the upside. This will be our sign for alt season. On the daily time frame, what we can see is price came into this area down here. So we can put on a fib from this swing low to this swing high. We rejected off the 78.6 OTE level and also this inverted fair value gap. Let's just remove that. And we came directly into it and rejected off it. This could be a short-term low that got created. Now what we want to wait for is how do we react off this area down here? What we have is a swing high, a swing low, a OTE level, possible rejection in a fair value gap, and this could result in the market coming to the downside. However, the interesting thing is this move to the upside is mainly driven by BTC, which you'll see in a second. Therefore, this makes me believe there's a possibility we will likely have an altcoin catch up, and this may drive the market even higher in the short term. So to summarize, what I'm expecting on the total market cap chart is two possibilities. Price comes in, rejects off these levels down here and continues rolling lower, or we get a further move to the upside, taking out all of this liquidity. This will mainly be driven by the alts, and we'll get a small rally in the alts. And if we just quickly go onto the monthly time frame, in my previous video, I said to you, we've rejected 2 months at this level down here. Depending on how we close on this month, if we close below this, I am 100% confident that we're going to move down to the downside into the regions that I mentioned to you. If we close above, there's a possibility we're going to get a sweep of previous month's high, a possibility of the sweep of the all-time high, then the major rollover to the downside. This is where people will be expecting the finale of the alt season. However, what's actually happened is we've created a fake high, we've swept liquidity, we've come to the downside, creating mass liquidations and extreme fear in the market, and then we'll move to the upside. Now let's go into the BTC chart. What we can see on BTC on the weekly is similarly to the total market cap chart, we had this huge wick to the downside and we liquidated quite a lot of the longs around this region. However, we have a lot of liquidity resting below 107,000. What we have done is we rejected off an OTE level down here and come lower. On the daily time frame, what we can see is we've got A, B, possibility of a C rejection coming to the downside. And overall, my target on BTC is 100K. I've said this in my previous videos. I'm still looking at 100K or anything below. This is our sign. When we roll over to the downside to 100K, this is our sign. We can see a market maker sell model in play right now. When we get to this region, we're buying. We're buying Bitcoin, we're buying our alts. It's likely that our alts are going to be at all-time lows. So it's very, very important we stay patient right now. Now, just coming on to Ethereum, because interestingly on Ethereum, we rejected off this order block down here. We've also tapped into the 61.8 to 78.6 OTE level and rejected from it. Now there's a possibility on the daily time frame, we're coming back up into, let's put on this new dealing range that we have down here. Here is the premium side, here is the discount side. And then if we just put in this fair value gap, and then we also have an OTE level, which matches nicely within all of these key regions, these key PDRAs. I'm just going to remove this to clear things up. Price is likely going to rally up. As you can see, we haven't moved much. Bitcoin and the total market cap are much, much more higher right now. So what we can expect is a possibility for a rally up on Ethereum. Possibility even of taking out the highs down here. And this will get people on the wrong side of the trade, creating FOMO. People will be buying, bang, will come to the downside. My targets on Ethereum are around 3,200. If we get that move to the downside, depending on where the total market cap chart is at, we are likely going to have the biggest alt season in history. So the main thing is to be patient and wait for the right timing. We're almost there. We haven't had much movement on the alts yet, so I'll keep you guys posted on the alts and everything else. If you like these types of videos, I trade crypto using the ICT strategy. So go and smash that like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.